Oh my. Welcome to our lab where we take boring things and make them exciting.
And then we take exciting things and make them super fantastic. Okay, I want you to tell me what I put in there. Because I put something in there. Can you tell what it is?
I cannot.
Oh, why can you not?
Because there are too many.
Oh, that's right. You cannot see, can you? But you know, I know what is in there. Do you know why?
Because you put it in there.
That is right, because I put it in there. You know, this is kind of like how it is with God. You know, God created everything, right?
Yes.
And He has a perfect plan for each of us, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and He's in control, so He knows what's going on. And then there's you and me. And we are like, oh, I can't see everything, and I don't know what is going on. And, you know, sometimes things happen in our lives that are not very fun. Do you have any things that maybe hasn't happened, gone your way in your life?
Well, one time our family was going to go on a cruise.
A cruise?
And so, actually, it got cancelled. And
Oh,
so,
no.
then,
That is horrible.
instead, God gave us a different house that was much funner and it had a pool and everything.
Wow! So you didn't get to go on your cruise. Oh, which is sad, but yet you were able to have super lots of fun with your
Yes.
family at a different house.
Yes.
That is so cool. And you know, I want to show you this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So this is kind of like things that are happening. So like you didn't get to go on the cruise, or maybe you wanted to be in your class with your friends and you were planning on it and you were going to have so much fun, but then you didn't get to be in the same class. And that kind of looks like not very fun. And that's kind of like what this is. This is like, oh, I don't know what's going on. So this is what we see, right?
Yes.
Can you really see much? No.
No.
Okay. So you ready? This is like when Jesus shows us what is going on.
Oh my.
Sometimes He has to move things out of the way because we get very, very distracted by all the things, all the bad things, or even all the good things that are happening, that we don't pay attention to what He is showing us.
Are those flowers? Oh my. Whoa.
Now, tell me, what do you see?
I think that is a lion and that is a flower.
That is right. So this is kind of what God sees. He sees what is going on in our lives. He sees it very, very, very clearly. And we can ask Him. We can say, Jesus, please, why is this happening? What good is coming out of this? And He can show us what is going on. And sometimes when He doesn't show us what's going on, that is where we have to trust Him, that He is good and that He knows what's best. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Look at that.
That is so cool. Can we play with these a few more minutes and then go play some games?
Yeah, let's do it. So get your family and friends together and you guys can write out either a bunch of animals that you all know, or a bunch of people you all know, or even a bunch of things you all know. And you're gonna write them out and then you're gonna put them in a bowl and you are going to close your eyes and draw one. And you guys can either tape it to your back or you can tape it to your forehead if that'll stick. Anyways, you want to put it somewhere where you can't see it. And then you guys are each going to take turns asking one question at a time, like, what am I? Okay, so you can say, am I a girl? And they can say yes or no. Or do I use electricity? Do I have hands? Do I have wings? Stuff like that. And see who can figure out who they are the first. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get all your friends and your family, you're gonna sit in another circle or a line, doesn't matter. And everyone gets a piece of paper and a marker, crayon, pencil, whatever. And you're gonna start at the top of the page and you're gonna draw some form of a head of an animal. But don't show the other person. It's a secret. When you have the head drawn, you're going to fold it so they can't see it, like that. But what you're gonna do before you pass it to someone, you're gonna draw like a neck, just the lines. That way the bodies can match up with the head. So see, mine? Okay? So then you're gonna pass it, you're gonna switch. Yep. And then for this part, now you'll draw the body. So you can give it wings, you can give it scales, you can give it arms, whatever you can think of. Once you have the body done, you're going to draw lines so that way they can see where they're gonna draw the legs. So then you're going to refold it, having it so that they can see where the legs go. Then you're gonna pass it another time. And now this time you're gonna draw the feet or whatever you can think of that goes on an animal. After you've drawn the feet, you're gonna pass it one more time. And then you're gonna take turns and show everyone the creation that you guys have come up with, okay? Ready? Ta-da! And you guys can laugh and be very grateful that we are not the ones who had to create these animals, because while God created some animals that are super, super cool and crazy, He did it with a lot of purpose. And I feel like this animal would have a little trouble running.
So you take marbles or rocks and you have a cup and you put it on the floor, and you have to try to see how many marbles or rocks that you can pick up with your toes and put them in the cup. So aren't you glad that God is so creative to be able to make our hands work well so we can put things in without using our toes? So you take markers or pencils and you do a scribble on a piece of paper, and then you pass it to the next person, and then you have to try to make it into something.
Dinosaur.
Mine is a bee.